Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. In this video, we will try to learn about the how to test the reactive forms. Let's have an overview how we will be testing the reactive forms. So normally testing the reactive forms means we already have the component and also the reactive form.html we have it. Yeah, this is this component only we will try to test it. And here we are having the spec also. This is the spec file. So now let's dive into the testing reactive forms in Angular 18 with a focus on both view to model and also the model to view data. So how whenever you try to update here and through the component also, so both the ways we'll try to do it. So I will guide you here in this video step by step and we will try to have explanation of each test. So now for this one we already have a favorite color component. This is the component we are having. So let's try to write the test for the view to model and model to view. So first one before testing before setting up that one, so first we need to have a testing module. So before we begin this specific test, we will configure a testing module for the favorite color component using the test bed. So these are the concepts if you are unaware of this testing and all those things. So I already covered a complete series in this Angular testing. So you can have a take a look at that Angular testing thing. So let's try to understand this testing thing. So now here what I am trying to do, so this one is the describe thing. So now here, so first of all we are initializing component and also we need to have a fixture, component fixture. Okay, so component fixture and which is of type reactive form component. So fine. So now before executing of this testing, so these are the things that needs to be done. So before each means before running the test, individual test, so you need to execute this command, so this logic. So something like constructor or something like that you can think. So first of all I am configuring the testing module. And here I am importing the reactive form component. And if you try to understand carefully, the reactive form component, again it is dependent on the reactive forms module. So if you try to see here, it is dependent on the reactive forms module. So now, so let's try to import this reactive forms module also. So here I will import this reactive forms module, that's it. So now reactive form component, it will be able to, this compile components, it is doing it. So fine. Now what we are trying to do here, we are getting the fixture. So now testbed.create component, we are creating the component that is nothing but the reactive form component. So now we are able to get the component fixture. So when it creates a component, it will give you the component fixture. That fixture we are trying to save it. Now here, so we are through the component fixture, we are getting the component instance so that we can able to access the methods and all those things. So we got the component, fine. And we need to detect the changes for this one. So fine. So that's it. This is all about the thing. Now the first test what we need to do it is the view to model data flow test. So the view to model data flow verifies that user input updates the control value in the component or not. So that means what are the steps we need to do? First of all, select the input element from the view. So that is nothing but this one. Select the input element. First of all, we need to select this input element and we need to create and dispatch a custom input event to simulate the user typing in the input field. And we need to set the input value to red and dispatch the input event. And we need to check set the form control value favorite color control dot value matches the input value red or not. So let's try to see how we can implement this one. So here what I am doing is here it should update the value of the input field. Okay, so that is the thing. So now, so what we do, so the second argument is nothing but a callback function, it will take it and in this callback function, so we will try to implement the code. So here I will try to implement the code. So now here in this one, so what I will try to do, the first step is the select the input element. So how we can select the input element? Just nothing but constant input is equal to, so we got the fixture. Okay, so we have the fixture. And through the fixture we will get the native element and using this native element we will get the query selector. Okay, I will try to write the query selector of input. Okay, that's it. So we got the query selector of input. Now we got the input element. So we need to create the event for this one. So okay, constant event is equal to new event. So what is the type of event we need to have? That is nothing but custom event, that is nothing but input. So input, this is the event which we need to fire it. So now what I need to do, so first I need to set the input dot value is equal to red. I will try to set the value to red. Fine. And I will dispatch this event. So that means I will trigger this event. Dispatch input dot dispatch event of event. So I will try to send, I will try to dispatch the event. Now what I want to do it is, I want to expect the component. We got the component, right? So component dot favorite color control dot, so that is nothing but the value. So favorite color control dot value should be equal to, that is nothing but to equal of, that is nothing but the red color. So that is nothing but red color. It should be equal to the red color. That's it. So now let's try to, this is how we will be writing. So now in the same scenario, model to view data flow test. The model to view data flow test means verifies that that by setting a new value in the control programmatically updates the input element in the DOM or not. So we will be using this favorite color control, the form control instance, and we will set a new value to the blue, and we will select the input element from the view, and we will try to see whether the selector has matching the input blue color or not. So what we will try to do it is the same thing. We will try to check in such a way that it should update the value in the control. Okay, so here I will try to write like this. First of all, what we need to do? First of all, we need to set the value programmatically. That is nothing but favorite color control dot set value. Sorry, it's not set. Set value. So we are setting the value. That is nothing but we are setting the value to the blue. And next step, what we need to do it is, so we need to select the input element. That is nothing but constant input is equal to, so we know the fixture. Okay, fixture dot native element dot query selector of input element. So right now we have only one input element, so that's why I'm using it. So now we need to check that expect of input dot value should be equal to, or otherwise to be, anything you can use it, blue. That's it, finish. So this is how you will be writing it. So now put it all together, so you will be able to see this is the entire code. So now if you want to test it means, so you can test it. So package.json file. So if you try to check the test, npm test, you can write the npm test. Okay, so let's try to run this npm test. We'll check it whether we can able to update it or not. So this is how it will be opening, and here one test has been failed. That is nothing but should render title. So that should be something like app component.spec.ts file. So should render title means, so we have removed some code, right? So that is the reason. So we'll try to remove this one. So that's it. So now if you try to run it again, it will run it again. And if you see this code again, and here we will try to run, reload. Let's try to see. So now it is rerunning again. So now everything is passed. So now here we have written in the reactive form should update the value in the form control. Here you will be able to see the thing. So here you will be able to see the spec thing. So should update the value in the form control. So this is how you will be writing the test components. So this karma and all those things. We'll try to learn about this testing also when we went into the testing chapter in Angular 18. So this is how we will be writing. We will be testing the reactive forms. So here you will be able to understand, right? So whenever you are trying to write the reactive forms, first of all you need to understand. First you need to write the view to model and also the model to view, so that the testing will be perfect. So that's it guys about this reactive forms testing. So in the next video we will try to learn about the template driven forms testing, also how we will be writing. Hope you understood about this concept. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.